Gentlemen, welcome to Seattle, Washington. My name is Dave Stevens, and I'm joined, as usual, by Mike Steele.
Any given Sunday. Sure, it sounds cliche, but we really are entering one of those matchups. Two teams who don't need much of an introduction, getting ready to show us why they should be considered among the league's best.
Yes, sir. This isn't the first time we've seen this rodeo, Mike. Let's see how things develop today. Taken at the 7-yard line. Seattle will begin the drive from the 21-yard line. Delgado dropping back, makes the throw. Tackle made up at the 35. The linebackers shift their positions. High takes the handoff. That gets us to second down. The Bruins will operate from the gun. And they're off to number 32. Seattle comes out with a single back. Delgado dropping back, scrambling, tackle made by Bailey, and that's enough for a first down. First and 10. Tackled quickly. The Bruins will operate from the gun. Delgado hands it off. Third down. Play action pass. Howard grabs the ball out of the air. Delgado steps back into the pocket. That gets us to second down. Seattle will accept the penalty.
Discipline goes a long way when it comes to avoiding costly penalties.
He drops back, and he will be sacked in the backfield for a loss of 9. That will bring up third down. Delgado looking to pass, and he will be sacked in the backfield for a loss of 2. That brings up fourth down.
The deep pass just wasn't open on that play. Now, the D will have to go to work to get the ball back.
It's up. Oh, and he's not going to have enough leg. The away team starts the drive from the 35. Jimenez tosses one out. He's stopped by Burke. Second down. Lining up on second down. Jimenez signals to change the play. He drops back, throws a pass off to the right side. Third down. Zings it past the first down marker. That'll be enough for the first down. A fresh set of downs for the offense. Ball makes the catch. Good enough for a first down.
Giving up those yards so quickly. Even the mascot looks frustrated with the defensive.
Franklin on the carry. He breaks free. Bishop on the carry. Third down. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. Still, nothing. Franklin takes the carry. Fourth down. Fourth and short. Makes the handoff to number 23. The quarterback seems to be changing the play at the line.
Check West.
Adjust the assignments for one of the players. Incomplete.
Check.
It looks like the QB saw something on the defensive side that warranted a change in the play call. The away team takes their first timeout. Two backs in the backfield for the away team. It looks like the QB saw something on the defensive side that warranted a change in the play call.
Omaha
Jimenez changes the play assignments. That brings up third down.
That ball was really slung in there, Dave. The receiver did a great job holding on to it for the catch.
Jimenez signals out to adjust the route, fakes the handoff and looks to pass. He crosses the goal line, touchdown.
That's a great example of a player just stepping up and making a play to get a touchdown.
Ireland on the kick. It's good. The away team striking first. 7-0.
Scoring first sets the tone for the rest of the day. Now that they've done it once, getting back into the end zone always seems easier.
And he's brought down after a return of 12.
Let's see what the offense can do with this drive. I'm sure they'd love to go down and put an end to this lead they're facing.
There's a penalty marker on the field. Seattle accepts the penalty.
That's a tough break for them there.
There's a penalty marker on the field. Seattle accepts the penalty.
That's a tough break for them there.
The tight end lines up on the right side. He turns it upfield. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down by Valdez. That gets us to second down.
Go!
Handing it off to number 32. That will bring up third down. Tight end right for the home team. Delgado with the handoff. Tackled near the line, up at the 44. That will move the chains.
Being able to move the ball in the running game, especially when you can pick up a first down, gives you so many options in terms on play calling.
And he safely steps out at the 49-yard line. He's stopped. That will bring up third down. A crucial third down for the offense. Steps into the pocket. A penalty marker on the play. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. The away team chooses to decline the penalty. Fourth down. He punts it away. Fielded at the line. Diving into the end zone. Touchdown.
This is a guy that coaches said expressed a desire to make the team on special teams. Now he's making a case for All-Pro. Go!
Ireland makes the kick. It's good. The away team widens the gap a bit with that score. 14-0.
You give up more points here, and you almost don't want to walk back to the sidelines to hear it from the coaches.
Strickler takes the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 21.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
Sacked. Loss of 13. Second down. Seattle comes out in a 3-receiver set. Steps into the pocket. He's sacked again. This one will be for a loss of 7. That brings up third down.
Green.
He makes the handoff. That'll bring up fourth down. The away team takes their third timeout. He punts it away.
The home team needs to get their act together on defense. They'll need a big turnover or a quick stop to try and shift the momentum back in their favor.
He drops back. A penalty flag on the field. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. Seattle accepts the penalty.
This guy has a huge wingspan, but you have to control those hands. Poor technique gets a lot of flags in this league.
And he can't reel it in. Quarterback to pass. Pass complete to number 89. And that's enough for a first down. Let's see what they do on first down.
Hike.
Finds a target. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
When you throw passes with that much heat, it makes it hard for the receiver to catch, but also for the defender to pick it off.
Drops back into the pocket. He snags it out of the air for the touchdown.
Simple X's and O's. And in this case, the offense just found a weakness in the D and got rewarded with 6 points.
And it's good. The away team widens the gap a bit with that score. 21-0.
For a defense, this becomes personal now. They're starting to put points up at will.
Tackled after a return of 23.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Blue 4. Blue 4.
Quarterback to pass. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the second quarter. Comes to a close. The away team up so far. 21-0. Seattle is getting set for the kickoff. The kick's away. Walker catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 24. Our own Emma Adams has some news for us from the sideline. What can you tell us, Emma?
Gentlemen, I caught up with the coach for Seattle during halftime. He said that kind of pressure we're seeing today is the kind of pressure that could set some records. They're breaking through the line at will, and if the offense does not figure out a way to slow them down, there will be several defenders having career days. Back to you, Dave.
Thanks for the report, Emma. Jefferson makes the reception. That brings up third down. The away team comes out with 2 backs. Takes the ball. Good enough for a first down. First down. Dropping back, complete.
That's a pro-level pass. If you can make that pass, you can be a pro. Simple as that.
He hands it off. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
This line today, regardless of who is in the backfield, they're making it a point to create those running lanes.
Gronkowski clears it in. That gets us to second down.
There was a very small window that the quarterback was working with there, and he slung it in there.
Jimenez makes the pitch. Third down. A crucial third down for the offense.
Hot 6.
Jimenez signals out to adjust the route.
Check 17.
The quarterback sees something in the defense. Fourth down.
It's important for quarterbacks to have a nice repertoire of passes. That was a great example of a bullet pass.
The away team will use their first timeout here. The away team uses their second timeout. Hands it to number 23.
Failed fourth down conversions can often be the turning point in a game. The offense couldn't get it done, and now the other team will take over on downs.
They'll start things off from the 35-yard line.
Green, hike.
On the run. That brings up second down. Brought down almost immediately by Powell. Third down. He's sacked again. This one will be for a loss of 9. That'll bring up fourth down.
Everyone was covered up by the first down line. The only option they had was to check down for a shorter completion and hope the receiver could make a few people miss.
Walker takes the kick. This tackle on the defense. Tackled after a return of 48.
The home team could really use a big play here on defense. Something to spark a comeback.
He steps back to pass. And he can't reel it in. The tight end lines up on the right side. Fires a run. And he stopped.
When you throw passes with that much heat, it makes it hard for the receiver to catch, but also for the defender to pick it off.
Jimenez hands it off. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. Fourth play of the drive for the away team. He drops back to pass. The tackle is made. Good enough for a first down.
That's a well-executed pass for the first down.
Penalty marker on the field. Jimenez makes the pitch. Let's see what the call on the field is. The away team accepts the penalty.
Oh, looks like the early bird doesn't always get the worm. That'll cost them 5 yards.
Touchdown.
Huge credit goes to the blockers on that touchdown. That really paved the way right into the end zone.
Ireland kicks it up. It's good. The away team extends their lead 28-0.
The home team needs to respond to that score quickly to get the momentum going on their side.
Hyde catches the kickoff.
Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around.
Shaking off the tackler. The QB tucks it in and runs. That will bring up first down. The third quarter comes to a close. The away team out in front, 28-0. Hyde takes the ball. Second down.
Tonight.
Throws the ball short along the right side. That brings up third down. A crucial third down for the offense. A flag on the play. Seattle accepts the penalty.
If the coach hasn't created a culture where penalties are not acceptable, then players won't take that extra effort to avoid making them.
Green, 29. Green 29. Set.
He steps back to pass.
The defense was expecting pass the whole way. The safeties and corners had the top covered, which left that short pass as the only option.
Delgado drops back. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 19-yard line.
The offense felt like it could convert on fourth down, but the defense was up to the challenge.
First down. He drops back. Play action pass. Grabbed out of the air by number 89, and that's enough for a first down.
That's the kind of talent this team has, Dave. Moving the ball at will.
Loose ball on the field. Tackled.
Great play by the defender. We've seen the ball carrier getting a bit careless, and it finally got the ball out of there. The home team has a chance to pick up some free points here after that turnover.
He steps back to pass. That will bring up second down. He drops back to pass. He fumbles the ball. And he's brought down.
The runner has to do a better job of anticipating contact and covering the ball so it doesn't get knocked loose like that. As an offense, the best way to show
He scored.
I don't care who's on the defense. You execute blocking assignments like that, and the runner's going to find pay dirt every time.
Here's the kick. And it's good. The away team adds another score, 35-0.
The home team needs to get their act together, or this game might slip out of their reach.
High takes the kick. Makes the return up to the 28-yard line.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Delgado back to pass. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 23. That gets us to second down. Delgado steps back into the pocket. That brings up a crucial third down. Delgado steps back into the pocket. That'll bring up fourth down.
The defense executed perfectly on that play. Covered the top to take away the first down pass and force the short throw. Now they're in a fourth down situation.
Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 1-yard line.
The offense felt like it could convert on fourth down, but the defense was up to the challenge.
That brings up second down. Second and goal. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
Even as a QB, I can respect these short runs. Both teams had to head into trenches and let the better man win.
It's good. The away team widens the gap a bit with that score, 42-0.
That score, as important as it is now, creates a two-possession lead for the away team.
High takes the kickoff, and he's brought down after a return of 18.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
The runner steps out of bounds up at the 25-yard line. That gets us to second down. Going back to pass. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 12-yard line. Seattle calls the first timeout. Third down. Dropping back. He's sacked again. This one will be for a loss of 8. 4th and long. Steps into the pocket. He tucks it and runs. He's stopped.
Failed 4th down conversions can often be the turning point in a game. The offense couldn't get it done, and now the other team will take over on downs.
Hot, short,
Jimenez
short.
changes the play assignments.
Check, 32.
Jimenez adjusts the assignments for one of the players. He makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
That's a great example of a player just stepping up and making a play to get a touchdown.
Hike.
The kick is made. It's good. The away team widens their lead, 49-0.
The away team is really moving out in front of this matchup.
The kick is caught at the 8-yard line.
The home team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
Green one. Green one.
He steps back to pass. He's sacked again. This one will be for a loss of 4. Seattle will use one of their timeouts here. 2nd down.
Go.
Delgado looking to pass. He's sacked again. This one will be for a loss of 11. Seattle calls their last timeout. That will bring up 3rd down.
Go.
He crosses the goal line. Touchdown. Let's see how the penalty affects things. Seattle will accept the penalty.
Seeing a lot of pointing from both sides of the ball, but it was clear that the defense jumped on that one.
Steps into the pocket. Makes the reception. And that's enough for a 1st down. 1st down. Steps into the pocket. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 28-yard line. That brings up 2nd down.
Hike.
He shakes off the tackler. That brings up a crucial 3rd down. He drops back, and he goes down. Sacked down at the 12-yard line. 4th down and long. Penalty marker on the field. Seattle accepts the penalty.
Traditional wisdom puts the blame for penalties on the coaches.
Delgado drops back. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 7.
That's a tough break for the offense, but it's simply the nature of going for it on 4th down.
Check, 32.
Signals
32.
out to adjust a route.
Eagle.
The quarterback sees something in the defense, sings it. It's caught for the score.
I'll tell you, these two work on that in practice all the time. They could do this in their sleep, but it sure gives the defense nightmares.
And it's good. The away team extends their lead, 56-0.
You see the defense almost motion to clear some room in the bench. These guys are getting winded.
The kick is caught at the 5, and he's brought down after a return of 20.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
There's a penalty marker on the field. The away team accepts the penalty.
The quarterback was trying to get the defense to jump and ended up making one of his own players move early.
Delgado back to pass. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 11-yard line. That gets us to second down. He steps back to pass. Snagged out of the air. That gets us to third down. Steps into the pocket. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 5. That brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did a nice job not trying to do too much there. You don't want to turn it over and put extra pressure on your defense.
A lot of great performances today, Mike. Who do you have as the stud of the game?
I've got to go with Jefferson for the away team. Fantastic execution on the day.